Hello you guys, I hope that you are well. So, it is Monday. Happy MLK Day. I hope that you had off. I did not. I took my ass into work, but that's okay because the roads were clear because kids are off, people are at home. So that was a plus. Silver lining, trying to keep it light. I'm like so trying to keep my energy up and it's so hard just with everything going on, and it's just like a lot. It's a lot, so like if I'm not as active on here, it's because I'm at my mom's and I really don't like to film when anybody's around. I get nervous and I don't like people to hear me, which is why I sound so low. So explaining that. But yeah, I'm almost done watching Pretty Little Liars over for like the 8th time, and I feel like I'm gonna feel empty inside even more so. Because what am I gonna watch after this? I'm like, everybody has their comfort show, and they say it's like a coping mechanism, but like, shoot, let us have our things. Like, yes, I understand that I know what's going to happen, but sometimes my memory's so bad, sometimes I be forgetting shit that happens. And I'm like, oh, I'm like actually watching the show, like all interested and not as like background noise. But yeah, that's just me catching you guys up. I went thrifting this weekend, which was incredible. I spent about $95. My mom spent about $85. I got this sweater I'm wearing now. I got a great jean skirt that has like buttons down the middle and you can like open it up and wear it with like boots. Speaking of boots, I got 2 pairs of boots, some UGG boots and another pair of leather boots. I got 2. Sorry, my phone's about to die. I got 2 shirts. I guess I can show you the boots though, because they're right here. So these are $26, okay? It's like all my shit back here. These are $26. UGG boots. They say a 9.5. I wear an 8, but they fit perfectly. So maybe my foot has grown and I don't even know. But I think they're so cute. Look at that. And it has like the fur and the inside on the sole. Like $26. It has what's on this side? It has UGG right there. And I'm like, it's actual UGG. The sole is pretty intact. So cute. Laces up. And then I got these. I wore these today actually. How fucking cute. And these are apparently like very old. When I looked it up, Joyce, California, something like that. Supposed to be leather. These are a size 8, fit perfectly, so comfortable. So comfortable. I would show you the rest of the stuff, but it's put away and my stuff is a mess back there, so I'm just like, don't even feel like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with me. But I hope you guys had a lovely MLK day. And I'm actually wanting to talk about Miss Britney because good gracious. And I also wanted to take a moment to talk about Johnny. Ooh. Did you my bootleg little stand? I also want to talk about Johnny before Britney because I did see that Johnny, there's some new pictures of him. He looks incredible. He looks great. He looks awesome. He looks healthy. He looks all of that and more. I did make it like a little post about Jeff Beck's passing and everything. I didn't feel like I should make like a video or anything because like I don't know his music. I don't, you know, like that. I knew of him because of Johnny. So I definitely hope that Johnny, you know, it's so crazy how you could be at such a high coming off of his case and his win and settling everything and going into the new year, and then boom, one of your close friends pass. But that's just life. It's crazy like that. It's absolutely crazy like that. It's unpredictable. You never know what's gonna happen. It's also scary and kind of beautiful at the same time. The more I think about it, but that just comes with me trying to be more open-minded. But Johnny looks great. I apparently saw that he's in Saudi Arabia. If you guys have seen the pictures, I was like, Saudi Arabia? But then when I was researching more, apparently he was trying to get like funding, or he was trying to talk to people at this film production company. I believe it's like Red something or another. And see, this is why I need my goddamn iPad. But yeah, he was trying to meet with them over there. And so he was called out, people taking pictures of him, or he took pictures of people, and he looks great. He looks really, really good. So if you guys have not seen the pictures, check them out. I can just see if my Twitter is on here. Hold on. Okay, so I found it. Johnny Depp, he's in Saudi Arabia, and he met with Batter. I'm going to butcher this, but I'm going to try my absolute hardest, okay? And we're just gonna try to think of this as like ASMR. Because, like, my mom is such a curious cat. Like, she wants to know everything, and she's just like, she can hear me talking, and I hear her walking by. So we're just gonna call this ASMR, alright? So, he met with Bader bin Farhan al-Salad. Y'all, I think I did pretty good with that. Minister of Culture and Governor of the Royal Commission of AIUIA. And so he shared a picture of him and Johnny. Apparently they were in some ancient Arabic city. So I'm gonna show you guys. He looks good. He looks really, really good. He looks healthy. He looks happy. I love the facial hair he's letting come back in. He looks good. So I was wondering where in the world Johnny Depp was. He's in Saudi Arabia in an ancient city somewhere, doing his thing, living his life, and especially I'm happy that that's happening after, you know, his good friend passing. Like, maybe it would be good to like get out of this country and just like go be somewhere like that. That could be really healing. And just because there's so much, anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, because I'm not politically correct, so I'm not even gonna like go there, but I feel like there would be a lot of spirituality and like everything like that, that it could be like a healing place to go. So that's what's going on with Johnny, and I think he looks great. And I was trying to find where he's actually, what that, because they were saying, you know, that movie that he was filming in Versailles, they were saying that he was going to go meet with somebody to help with like that project. And I wonder, it was like called Red something or another. I can't find it. And I'm not even logged into my actual Twitter, so thank you guys. Like, this shit is extra bootleg. Hold on. Okay, I fixed it. It's so bootleg, but it's working. I feel like I'm a little bit closer, so hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. But yes, so this weekend, as I was, you know, doing what I do online, I heard about Miss Britney. Now, we like to keep up with her and see what's going on with her girl. She was MIA, and people were concerned. We spoke about that. There was all these theories going around. Perez Hilton got in the mix, had his 2 cents in there, was riling stuff up. Spoke about that. And so she's MIA, and then she pops up in this restaurant in LA. So then TMZ does what TMZ does best. They go and they put out this fucking blast article, horrible narrative against Britney, because tabloids don't learn. They don't learn. Have we not learned? Why is it that, like, literally the first fucking, it says in big bold black letters, Britney Spears manic episode in restaurant, husband Sam storms out. Okay, so when you read that headline, you're thinking, oh my god, what is going on? We've been hearing all this stuff, that automatically you're like, what the fuck? And then you go and you look at the video, and you can see that she's at a restaurant trying to have a meal, and there is someone recording her, and she is blocking that person recording her, and they're still recording her, and that's the situation. You read more into it, you hear more into it, you see the full story, but the media gives you manic episodes, Sam storms out, and apparently Sam was going off to go get the car. But all of that is not shown. That wasn't spoke about. They put up a goddamn video from some person who disrespected her privacy and put up this horrible ass headline, further abusing her from the shit she's already dealt with. They don't learn. They don't learn. They don't, like, it's insane. And I guess it really, like, the money and the clicks and the views is what matters, because yes, you see the headline, you're gonna click on it. Curiosity, like, it's human nature. You're gonna click on it, you want to know what's going on with Britney. They captured your attention. That's what they want. So it's like we're kind of conditioned to go into that, and that's what works. It shows time and time again. The most outrageous fucking titles on YouTube, they'll get the most clicks and views, you know? The thumbnails that are like the people all crazy and everything like that, they'll get more clicks and views. Like, I don't know. We like spectacle. I think that's the word, spectacle. We like spectacle. And we like watching, like, a car crash. It's horrible. But people are rubbernecking in traffic because you can't fucking look away. Because you want to know, we're nosy. So I just feel bad for Britney, because obviously she's going through a lot. She's going through a lot. She also spoke about this on her IG. So I'm going to try to go on there. I'm not logged into any of my shit on this computer, and I'm so pissed. I gotta get that done. Okay. Her name says Channel 8 for some reason. Okay. So the first thing I see is Britney in a white dress giving me the middle finger. So love that. Oh, it's gonna make me log in. Hold on. Yes, I found that article I wanted. So, an employee at the restaurant Britney Spears left Friday night, okay, confirms the pop star was upset because a fellow patron refused to stop recording her. So if that's refusing, that means you were already asked to stop and your rude, ignorant fucking ass decided not to. That is in disrespect. Yes, I know we're in a public area and you can film this, that, and another, but what about respect? What about being a decent human being? What about the fact that you're in a restaurant where people are eating? Who walks up to somebody while they're eating, enjoying a fucking meal? It's just rude all the way around. So I am happy that this employee came to Britney's defense, that it was a refusal, which means they had already been asked. And so, squashing sensationalized reports that the singer had a meltdown, aka TMZ. So she was at Joey Restaurant in Woodland Hills when this happened in Los Angeles. Mm, 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 mm. The employee goes on to say the disruptor was not Britney. It was the diner who taunted her by taking a video without consent. The anonymous employee told the tabloid she was not manic. Okay, so let's see what Britney has to say, because she responded. As she always does, like that's what she does. She's so tired of people. She's better than me. I would have lit this shit on fire a long time ago. Okay. So she does her typical Britney thing where she puts like this random ass picture up that has nothing to do with what she's saying at all. Okay, so this is what Britney has to say in response. I watched Natural Born Killers this morning and damn, I got enlightened. And holy smokes, shitballs, I'm sure I brought a billion smiles looking back. She said, and holy smokes, shitballs, I'm sure I brought a million smiles with me looking like Shrek at a restaurant. She said she looked like Shrek. See, like, that's why I couldn't be. Like, hell no. Because you can't go out just any old type of way without people taking pictures of you, getting you on video. Like, do you know how much pressure it is to be on 10 all the time, every time you step out of a fucking building? Could you? But I have a feeling Britney doesn't give a fuck. Even my best friend couldn't wait to send it to me. They don't think twice because we're all natural born killers. I know the news is all hyped about me like a little... I know the news is all hyped about me being a little drunk at a restaurant. It's like they'll be watching my every move. I'm so flattered they talk about me like a manic. Then have the balls to talk about all the negative things that happened in my past. Exactly. So you want to talk about everything that her family has done to her. You're letting us know this shit, that they've abused her, right? Letting us know this. And then you're going to turn around and do the same exact thing. It's madness. Like, the media is bullshit. It's horrible. So I'm glad she calls people out. What was that? Honestly, it would be safer for me to compliment this world and fuck up because it'd be a profit and don't create history. We might have something, y'all. I'm just kidding. But it's a good thought. I know y'all are rooting for me and all. Make sure you check out the shocking Shrek picture of me. I was like, damn, that's horrific. Yet there were 2 pics where I was normal. Either way, honestly, I know nobody gives a flying fuck what I do. I'm just bored writing this paragraph like a damn idiot. Britney is my inner monologue. Like, she writes how she thinks, and I love it. Like, that is skill, that is talent, to literally take what is in your mind and transcribe it so clearly. That is a talent. Like, I see exactly where her mind is going as she's writing it, and like, just being so fucking angry that these people do this all the time. They do it all the time. They do not learn. They don't let up. They don't let up. And it's like, speaking of fucking tabloids going into Prince Harry, and you know, the tabloids paparazzi literally basically killed the death of Princess Diana, as we all know that. That's what the media does. Everybody wants, you know, to have the story first, to have the best picture, to have this, you know, it's all about so timely. And that is why, like, part of me, I was getting like kind of anxiety with the book and stuff, because I felt like there was expectation and this, that, another expectation I put on myself. Like, I'm not that fast of a reader. I'm doing it the old school way. Like, I'm not reading audio. I'm not listening to audio. I'm like reading it. So like, you know, with media, there is that push and pressure to do that, to like be the first video up, or be the first have the first story, the first picture of so and so. You know, it's so heavily driven, and despite, you know, people's feelings or this, that, and another, it's crazy. So I had to like take a look at myself, like, why are you getting anxiety over reading a book? That makes no sense. I literally had to check myself. Like, read the book, enjoy the book, and if you want to talk about it, talk about it. And if people want to listen to you talk about it, they'll listen to you talk about it. Like, but that's how the mind works. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my god, but speaking about Harry and his book and everything and like all his tidbits, I did see that he said in an interview that he has even more shit that he could talk about for a second book. Even for a second book. And then I was also reading somewhere where they were saying, speaking about William and Kate's wedding morning and how Harry looked gaunt and his eyes were red and he reeked. Reeked meaning like smelled bad on his wedding morning, and like he was pacing back and forth, like, and then eventually he just got it together and, you know, did his duty, and Kate did her duty. But I was trying to figure out, why did he reek? He probably had a night out with the boys, doing what they do, and rolled up, ain't even shower, ain't even do nothing, and rolled up to get married. And I'm sure there are many other husbands who have done that. But it was just so interesting how he's so willing to put out all this information. But the more that I read, I kind of understand that he's fed up. He's fed up. He feels like he gave them ample opportunity, ample time. He feels like he's given them examples that they can reference of the unfair treatment, and the royal family or their father or brother, whatever, want to act like they don't see it. Like, I can show you all this, that, and other, but the other person is just like, I don't know what you're talking about. That is the most frustrating thing in the world. And I don't know if it's gaslighting, maybe borderline, but it's so frustrating. Because you know exactly what the fuck it is that I'm talking about. I'm showing you what I'm talking about, and you're still not going to acknowledge it. So, and they have still not acknowledged this. And I think he said in one of his interviews that, like, silence is a betrayal, you know? Like, I just don't understand how William, given how his personality is portrayed, that he's just allowing all this shit to be said about him, because I see him as not a nice guy. And people may disagree with me, but I see him as not a nice guy. I see him as somebody who might be a little bit jealous of Harry. I saw this video of it was like a mix of like edited clips of the royals had doing physical activity, and they were doing a race, and I think it was Catherine, William, and Harry, and you could just see they were running on this track, and Kate's running, and William's running, and Harry's running, but Harry is like having the time of his life. He's like easy breezy, he has his tongue out, he's just like da da da. And then I think this is a TikTok I saw. Yes, this was TikTok. And then Kate, she slowed down because William's running and he's fucking struggling. He's going literally with all his fucking might, and you can tell that it's a struggle for him, whereas for Harry it was effortless. And then there was like this other clip where it looked like an obstacle course or something, like they were going through like these different, you know, challenges, like monkey bars and like swings and stuff, and Harry just going through it, doing his thing. He has like agility and all that shit, and William is back there like having people hold on to him and having help, and he's like all looking scared and shit. So like the personalities are completely different. But I'm seeing a lot. There's more to the story, I feel like I'm still on the fence because I feel like there's a lot of things that I feel like they may have exaggerated and still don't make sense to me. But I have more sympathy for Harry. And I feel like if his purpose was to protect his wife and like care for her and like get the attention off of her, I think he's done it. Because now all I see is shit about Harry. And Meghan, I really don't see that hate for her as much. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places, but like it's now on him. The focus and attention is on him because he's the one saying these things. And if I think about it, I'm like, that's actually really sweet because he knows that he could probably take that more than maybe what Meghan could. And maybe I'm being romantic. Maybe I'm being like, oh, wishful thinking, like hopeless romantic. But when I think about it, I'm like, damn, that's actually kind of beautiful. If like, I don't know if he was intentionally doing that, but I kind of feel like that's what's happening. And he's just like out there like, I don't give a fuck. This is what happened. He's done umpteen interviews, y'all. Umpteen. I don't give a fuck. So everybody's watching for Harry now. So I just think that's brilliant. I am going to go eat some vegetable soup that my mom made and finish Pretty Little Liars. I got like literally 4 more episodes before the whole series is over. And I'm like, what am I gonna watch? So if you have any recommendations, let me know. But I'll probably go watch something else that I've already watched again, just because I'm completely in that mind frame right now where I need just a little bit of predictability because everything is up in the air. But I hope that you guys have a great day. Again, we're gonna call this ASMR since I don't have my little mic yet and I'm having to be quieter, but I'm looking forward to the future where I can be as loud as I fucking want at any time of the day or night, whenever I want to do whatever. So I'm gonna see you guys a little bit later. Let me know what you think about Britney. I'm glad that she stuck up for herself. I'm glad that she can laugh at herself. Like, yes, she didn't look that flattering, but like, who looks flattering all the fucking time? But she can laugh at herself and not take herself so seriously and like this, that, and other. Let me know what you think about Johnny and how he looks. I think he looks great. I hope that he's doing well wherever he is in this world. He's probably not even in Saudi Arabia anymore. You know how fast they jet set from place to place. But yeah, I will keep reading and eventually I will get back to you guys, like kind of with my thoughts. And because I don't know, like I kind of feel some relation to Harry in a way. It's kind of crazy, but I have some more sympathy for him. So I'll leave it at that for today. I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye.